Hello, hello. Welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I am thrilled to be back with a Saturday Stumper loaded. We got D first comment in chat as usual, and AJ first comment on YouTube. Welcome to you both. We got Miniest Mini here, and Logician holding down the fort on Twitch. Hello, Felix, Larry, Pam, Rhonda, Scav, Therese, and Kyle, all in chat, ready to. And Larry, what's up? How you all doing? So today we are solving a Saturday Stumper. It's Saturday. If you don't know what that means, then you're in for something. I already see people guessing one across, which is pretty interesting. And Nick Jr. V Major is on YouTube saying hello as well. So these Saturday Stumpers are different from the other crosswords we solve on stream. They do not have themes. So we're not looking for a theme today. These focus on sort of wide open grids, unusual entries, and just brutally hard cluing throughout. These are the hardest puzzles in all of crosswords, and we do battle with them once a week. And I think Dad Not Dude is ready to solve. I think a lot of people are, so maybe we should dig in. One across, I see Octane Booster Brand, which unusually for a Saturday Stumper, I actually have a solid guess for this, and I think everybody in chat is agreeing. Rhonda and D and Scav and Nobody's Biz are all saying STP, which was my instinct as well. Let me put this in. STP. This is a brand of motor oil. I think they're affiliated. They like sponsor NASCAR events and things like that. Yeah, Jessica's saying STP. So maybe we're in for an easier stumper than usual. Octane Booster Brand. Unless it's wrong somehow. But let's check 12 across. Dramatic form with many fans. Dramatic form with many fans. Oh, that feels like it could be anything. It's only 3 letters, which is weird. It's not oil, it's an additive, Felix says. Did I say something wrong? So they don't make oil, you add it to oil? Is that the idea? Ooh, oh, you guys are good. How are you guys so good at crosswords? Scav and Felix D and Logician all saying no. Spelled like this. If you don't know what this is a type of Japanese theater. Oh, and I get the clue. I think this is not fans as in like people who like what you're doing. This is fans as in like geisha fans. Wow, yeah, hand fans, as Felix is saying. Very clever clue. Tough stuff. Not only is it an entry that will be unfamiliar to many American solvers at least, but also with this insanely difficult clue. But not too hard for you guys. Not too hard for Kurt or Denise either. Well done. Well done. All right, so far so good. Sinkin. And when you see sin with this little dash, that tells me we're talking prefix. So sin as a prefix, we're looking for another prefix that is in the same spirit as it. I'm trying to think, what exactly does sin mean? I'm thinking of synonym or, synonym. What does the prefix mean there? It's not exactly same, is it? Shelly just followed us. Thanks, Shelly. Kyle Miner saying fam. And Rhonda saying fam. Can you explain it to me? I don't understand. Denise says uni, and Scav says pumpkin, and Kyle says ish. Uh-oh. We got an ant, I'm seeing Sophie say. Oh, ant as in anti? But sin is, I'm actually very confused. Logician is pointing out that it probably starts with a vowel because one down looks like it's craving a vowel in that slot. Oh, kin instead. Oh, kin like family. Right. So I think kin is being used as family here, but meaning like a prefix in the same family as this prefix. So I don't think fam quite makes sense. Maybe we check it down. Synonym, antonym. I see what you're saying, Kyle. Like, if it were ant, the idea would be that the problem is ant is the opposite of sin. I don't like that as a kin. I like it as maybe an opposite synonym, but I could be wrong. Maybe we check one down. Tightens securely. Tightens securely. Felix says, I'm watching my daughter's rugby game, so I'll be distracted a lot. Well, that's understandable. It's a good reason to be distracted, Felix. I hope your daughter performs well. It's pretty cool that she's playing rugby. Okay, where are we? D and M Huck. Ooh, Phoebe Carlisle's back on YouTube, also guessing uni. A lot of people now guessing uni for 15 across. Let me think about this. First of all, the crosses all look reasonable. Synonym and like Unified? Do they have the same meaning prefix-wise? Kinda. I'm happy enough with that. But it's sort of in the same family. Good. Yeah, and now people are saying snugs. Oh my god, tightens securely, snugs. I normally think of snug as an adjective, not a verb, but fair enough. Tightens securely. All right, we keep moving. This is not the worst opening corner we've had on a Saturday Stumper. I'm feeling encouraged. Yet. Every time I say that, though, we run into a snag. Stepsis Help is saying snugs as well, and then where are we? Yeah, Rob and D and Letition and Step are all saying to now, and Dad Not Do agrees to now. Yeah, like up to now. Yet. It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened like till now, kind of. I think that seems reasonable. Yeah, Warthog agrees, Denise agrees, and Phoebe agrees. Okay, onward. This might be our smoothest stumper yet. Cicero's True Mother of the Arts. True Mother of the Arts. I have a guess for this. I mean, not a lot of words start with PHI, so I think that, assuming we have everything correct. Yeah, I think Shelley. Yeah, don't jinx us, says D. I know, I always do. I can't help it. Scav D and Shelley. Yeah, Rhonda's giving me the shrug, which is never a good sign. Denise, Lucky, Israel, Warthog. Everyone's saying philosophy, which was my instinct as well. Philosophy, it fits. Cicero would probably say this. True Mother of the Arts. Philosophy, I like it. Yeah, sounds right, says Rhonda. I agree. It sounds right. Let's check 21 across. Hamlet, injurious oath. Okay. So the quotes tells me that there's probably some quote from Hamlet that actually describes whatever 21 across is as an injurious oath. But I'm not exactly seeing it. So I'm a little concerned by. I mean, SWO does not seem like a crazy way to start a word, so I'm not panicking too much yet. Okay. See several guesses in chat. Scav saying swollen. M Huck says sworn to, which I like. It kind of agrees with oath, right? Sworn. Swore to. Warthog, yeah, similar idea. Swore to. Injurious? Denise and Phoebe are both saying swounds? Oh no, and Obs is saying sworn in. I think we're gonna need some crosses here. I don't think we know this. Felix is excited about swounds. Like injury. Wounds? Is that the idea? I don't know what this swoons or swounds is. Is this a real thing? I think we need. Yeah, AJ's politely requesting 18 across. So let's start there. Although Felix has some interesting trivia that might be helpful. Hamlet says swounds instead of the F word. Is that true? Is this like a curse in Shakespeare? Uh-oh. Means his wounds and is often spelled zounds. So are we keeping it? All right, now people are also asking for 19 down, but I've already put 18 across on the screen, so let's try it. If we can get this off of GOL, that'll really help us with the rest of the grid. Obs is happy with swoons or swounds. I'm not even sure how to say this word. Okay, let's take a second. Corporate disincentives. Corporate disincentives. We have GOL. It's a full grid spanning entry. Okay, so Caitlin and Warthog are voting for golden or gold parachutes. Parachutes. Doesn't quite fit. And then Phoebe on YouTube is saying, yeah, and Lucky and Denise are all saying golden handcuffs, which I really hope fits. It does. I like that. I think that has to be right. Golden handcuffs. Good phrase. Good long crossword entry. Golden handcuffs, if you don't know, I guess corporate disincentives, they're using it in the sense that if your job gives you really good perks, you don't want to leave them. They're handcuffs, they tie you to your job, but they're made of gold. That's what the enticement is. So if you have like really good stock options or something, then you might call that golden handcuffs. Yeah. Scav and Warthog are coming around on golden handcuffs. I like it. All right, now we need to check 19 down because we need to sort some of this stuff out. I'm still concerned about 21 across. About to hit. About to hit. It's an awfully vague clue, unfortunately. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I see. Felix's golden parachute is a bonus if you leave. Golden handcuffs are lost benefits if you leave. Okay. So then the handcuffs is more accurate for disincentives then, Felix, would you agree? Oh, Rhonda, it's baseball. Whoa, do up. Oh my god. I would have needed so many crosses without you guys. About to hit in baseball. Do up. And that works with, I mean, people were looking for you, I think, because I guess our leading theory, I guess it's time to put it in. Hamlet Injurious Oath. Well done to all of you. Yeah, Maypro is like, it swounds. Hello, Jaluha. I'm glad you're here. We need everybody. Social groups. How was yesterday's stream, by the way? It seemed like you guys had a lot of fun with Riz. Who was there? Cece says awesome. I hope that was a quick answer, but I hope you're answering my question. Refers to Jesus's wounds. Oh, interesting. Felix says I read Hamlet more than once. My favorite. May just followed us. Thanks, May. Makes me happy. Okay. Oh, and Dad Not Dude and Ria saying it was a blast. It was fun. Rhonda missed it. Larry says it was fun. Oh, Blake is saying I missed the first themer. Blake, today's a Saturday Stumper. There is no theme. So even though this looks like a themer, Golden Handcuffs, there is no theme on a Saturday Stumper. It is just about a super hard puzzle. Hey, Jilly, how you doing? A lot of people saying sets for social groups, which again is just why, It's like, yeah, it's one of those things where if you squint, you can see it. That's often how I feel on these puzzles. Like, if I really squint, I can kind of see how sets refers to social groups, but it would not be in my top 50 list of ways to clue sets. In fact, Maypro is saying sect, which might even be better. The plurality is what's bothering me. Signal call like sect too. Yeah, sect is singular, as Scav is pointing out. That's my trouble with it as well. Maybe we check 13 down just to check. Yeah, Busy Bee says it needs to be plural, right? I would think so. I mean, when the clue is plural, the answer is plural, and I don't see a world in which sect on its own it can be interpreted as a plural. Starts moving. Even this is telling me that 13 down likely ends in an S as well. So starts moving. Okay. Starts moving. Sect means group, though, but the sects as a plural also is a word, Okay. Where are we here? Scav doesn't know. So Phoebe and Busy Bee are guessing sends, which is interesting. D is guessing wines. You never know with these. Yeah, wines like winds up, says Blake. Larry says bends. Interesting, yeah. Already so many possibilities. I feel like if Scav doesn't know, we're doomed. I know, that's how I feel too. All right. Maybe we skip this for now. You know what's troubling me? Is that nothing has really confirmed golden handcuffs yet. I mean, do up, I'm reasonably happy with, but these downs are not screaming at me yet. And I'd love to. Let's get the H. That would feel good. Erstwhile autocrats. Okay. Erstwhile means of the past. So can we think of something that ends in HS? Ooh, M-Huck, yeah. Ooh, and Dad Not Dude, Felix, Logician, all in agreement. I like this. Good. And Pam, Shahs. That really could be it. Like Shahs or autocrats. I guess we're talking. Yeah, Denise is saying czars, but that wouldn't have the R, the H where we want it. Shahs are like czars of Iran, I guess. Danny Joe likes it. Busy Bee likes it. Okay. I feel good about this. I really wanted to confirm golden handcuffs. And the nice thing about these long entries is that they give us so much information about the rest of the grid. I mean, having these two Fs here is going to be super helpful by the time we get to that section. Zip. 5 down. Okay. Yeah, Deb Zan and Busy Bee, Rhonda D, Larry, Ledition Maypro, everyone in agreement on this one. T. Pendleton and Blake and Pam, people coming out of the woodwork for this. Nada. Kitty Cat is here. Yeah, this might be the easiest clue in the puzzle so far. I feel like you would see this clue on any normal puzzle. Zip, nada, nothing, zilch. Very grateful for a gimme for once. Acquire by quick action at 4 across. Acquire by quick action. Yeah, I think I can see some plausible theories for this one too. Good. See Watson, Snoopy, Dad Not Dude, M. Huck, T. Pendleton, everyone's saying snag. Yeah, Daniel Jones likes it. Pam and Dan. Oh, there's Daniel Jones and Danny Joe. How's that possible? How do we have both of you here? Warthog and Kitty Cat. Yeah, like snag me a seat, you know? Quickly, get it. Allegedly says, I'm at a very loud bar, but I have to lock in for the crossword. I love that. Picturing you watching this at a very loud bar. Are you with friends? Are your friends watching? Do they follow us? Hey, Issy, how you doing? Scav asking, do they have good bar food? That's, yeah, asking the important questions. Crosshairs. Well, allegedly, I'm glad that the Saturday Stumper is more important than your social scene right now. Phoebe. So hold on, crosshairs. I see. Nick Stroud just followed us. Thank you. Kitty Cat, Pam, all saying, oh, wow. Really hard clue. Shave. So first of all, not crosshairs as in, aiming through a scope. Oh, am I out of sync? Why does this keep happening? All right, several people have told me this, so I'm going to restart. I hope I'm not going to lose you. Just bear with me 1 second. Let me refresh. And then let me bring my crossword back. I don't know why this keeps happening. I'm going to have to troubleshoot after stream. Hopefully I'm better, and hopefully you didn't lose me. I didn't lose you. We are still here. Shave is, by the way, a crazy, crazy clue for shave is crosshairs. Like, absolutely crazy. Not too crazy for you guys somehow. Better now, a little better. So far better, a little better. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why this happens. We do beauty differently, sloganeer. Okay, good. We have most of the letters in place, which is nice. Avon is definitely a beauty brand, so I'm happy with this. So far, things are checking out. Golden Handcuffs is checking out. Oh, and Starts Moving. With Shave, we get Sends. That was one of the main theories for Starts Moving. Hey, we're doing well. Toe Sports brand. We're doing very well. Hey, Mo and Maya getting Avon. Nice. And Mr. Fingal just followed us. Thank you so much. Okay, C. Watson is saying Sea-Doo. Ah. Yes, Toe Sports brand. Okay, so Sea-Doo it's a brand of like jet skis and stuff. They make things like that. Cool. Yeah, Scav's saying they're fun. Definitely fun. Great. Where to now, I guess? Maybe we do 7 down. Worker, or maybe let's just do 8 across. Should we be wild? Just go into unclaimed territory here. See if we can't do some damage. Discontinued Docker. Discontinued Docker. Busy Bee says boat, which makes sense for the Docker part, but I don't understand the discontinued part. You know? Maybe this was ill-advised. Cameron Barr is saying iHub? What is iHub? USB-A? Levi? Uh-oh. I don't think we know. And people are trying to guess at 7 down, so maybe I made a mistake and I should go to 7 down. Oh, man. And glitchiness all around as I have to refresh the crossword now. What is happening? Okay. Hopefully we're good, and we're going to 7 down of 3D surface math. Okay, I like this. Yeah, Rhonda already guessing it, I think. Geodesic. Very cool. Yeah, Scav saying as well. I'm picturing like those geodesic domes, those domes that are sort of made out of polygons of 3D surface math. I like that entry. Yeah, Warthog and Denise like it. Maypro. Bitsy B's like, sure, lol. Yeah. Janet says never heard of it. Really? So a geodesic dome? Team Matzo also says I've never heard that word. You've seen these domes. I also feel like you could describe a soccer ball as geodesic, because its surface is made of like hexagons and pentagons all slotted together. That's kind of what geodesic refers to. Time of Eugene O'Neill. Oh my god. Silent Auction is back on YouTube. How you doing? How do you guys all get this? So yeah, Larry and Scav, Logician, and Kitty Cat and Denise all saying Eon, which at first makes no sense, but I think it was Scav who pointed out that his initials are Eon. Not quite his initials, I'm not sure how to call this, but E-O-N. Look, they're even all the only capital letters in his name. Time of Eugene O'Neill. This is the kind of cryptic crossword type clue that you only get on Saturday Stumpers. Like normal crosswords would not have this. But it's one of those things that's like so crazy it's probably right. Warthog is like, wow, Busy Bee says shenanigans. I know, I feel the same way. And it's that kind of clue that makes me feel like I need you all to help me solve these. Could not do this on my own. Not prosecutable. Sabotage is here. Busy Bee, Kitty Cat. Hey, Lala on YouTube from Thailand. How you doing? I hope you like crosswords, because that's what we're all about here. Mo and M-Huck, Danny Joe, Pam, all saying immune. I like this answer. Not prosecutable, like immune from the law is the idea. And then this is suggesting iHub. So I'm guessing this is an Apple product. I don't know. I don't remember this Apple product, but the I is telling me it's discontinued. And Docker, I like this use of the word Docker. I'm picturing like you put your electronic, you dock them in. That's a verb that Apple uses with their products. You know what I'm talking about? Sabotage is from Minnesota. How you doing? I just don't remember the iHub. Busy Bee likes it. Mischievous Moogle and Jessica are suggesting iPod. Yeah, I guess all old iPads have docks. So maybe it's just any old Apple product here. We can do some downs and figure out. iPads are not discontinued, though. iPods are. So maybe we check 9 down. Exclamation acknowledging instantaneous occurrence. Exclamation acknowledging instantaneous occurrence. Uh-oh, Lala, your answers are coming in, but they're from old clues, so you might have to refresh your system. I think you're on a delay. Marcy Flowers and Maypro are saying huff. Interesting. Exclamation acknowledging Huff. Leslie just followed us. Thanks, Leslie. Like stormed off in a huff, says Scav. Guess I can see that. Exclamation acknowledging instant. It's a weird clue, and MF looks awfully strange. Down Vio just followed us. Oh, Jessica suggesting poof. Phoebe too. Oh, I see. No word starts with MF, says Sabotage. We can look at it. Squawk. Yeah, that's not going to be MF. Okay. Yeah, we have all sorts of errors. I really like poof. Because poof fits the clue. I mean, if something disappears instantaneously, you say poof, and that's an exclamation that acknowledges that instantaneous occurrence. And also importantly, poof works with iPod, which was another major guess for a discontinued Docker. Very hard clue. But MO going in the crosses. Yeah, something suddenly vanished, it went poof, says Trips. Exactly. Poof gives you iPod, says Don Vio. So are we happy? Ray just followed us. Thanks, Ray. Dead Not Dude says some words start with MF, but not for our puzzle. Yeah, it's true. No, this is a family channel. Wholesome crosswords only. There are such things as unwholesome crosswords, though. Not at Arkadium.com, but some indie outlets will put some shocking entries in your grid. Squawk. Warthog and D and Larry and Rebecca are saying a moan. Ooh, Teresa says mock, which I think could also work. More votes for moan. Danny Joe and Phoebe and Letitia agreeing on moan, so let's go with that. The crosses also look reasonable. Check 10 down. He helps Anna find Elsa. Okay, everything. I know this one. This is working out perfectly. Teresa C just followed us. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the fold. Yeah. Warthog, Scav, very quick on this one. Snoopy, D, Sabotage. Everyone remember? Yeah, and Jessica's given me the the snowman emoji. Rebecca just followed us. Thanks. Janet, Roanna, all saying Olaf. Olaf, if you don't know, is the snowman character in the Disney Frozen series. So I think there are 2 Frozen movies, and Anna and Elsa are the protagonists, and Olaf helps them with their various adventures. So I feel good about that one. Mini says Olaf making his way into the stumper. Yes, he should be honored. Hello, Justin. Happy Saturday to you as well. Busy Bee says he likes warm hugs. Does he actually, or was that just a dark joke? Cloisters crossing plot adversary or plotting adversary. Ooh, I like that clue. It's very clever. Oh, he actually does like warm hugs. Out of sync again. I hate that. That's his famous line. He likes warm hugs. Okay. Squirrel Whisperer saying, yeah, I like this. Mole plot adversary. We're talking the animal. A mole will ruin like a plot of land, your garden. A mole will dig it up. And then a plotting adversary is a mole that has infiltrated your organization and is plotting against you. Very nice. Cloisters and dens. Okay, since I'm out of sync again, apologies. I'm going to put a long answer on screen and then refresh myself. So I expect long. Hello, I'm still. Don't know why this happens. I need to troubleshoot. But I can't troubleshoot while I'm streaming. Are we back? Are we here? Thank you for bearing with me, and apologies. Next time it happens, I'll just cover my mouth so you can't even tell. Entry gate. Entry gate. Okay. Where are we on this? Oh. T. Bender goes extreme close-up. Apologies for that. Ah, wow. Sentry post. Okay, sentry something. Wait, let me try this. Sentry post does fit. How do you guys get this? Entry gate, for example, a sentry post. A sentry is like a guard, right? Military-wise. So I guess an entry gate would be where a sentry is posted up. That's pretty crazy. And then sets, after all, was correct for social groups. So well done to anyone who was voting sets. Tough stuff. But we continue making progress. I'm very proud of us. Judy Kelly Parks just followed us. Thank you, Judy. And someone wants 37 across. Where's 37? Oh, over here. We will get there in due time, I promise. Sentry Door, Will It Boost says, yeah, maybe it's true. It doesn't have to be post, but maybe Sentry something. Comb carefully. Good morning, Karen Carpenter. How you doing? Lolly Mo, Therese, Miniest Mini, Danny Joe, all saying scour. I like that. Comb carefully. Yeah, they pretty much mean the same thing. Good. Good. Anchovy kin. Anchovy kin. All right. Anyone know their anchovy kin? I'm not a huge fan of anchovies myself. But I'm seeing a pretty unanimous answer trickle into chat. Rhonda and Sabotage and Larry and Trips and Mo all saying shad. Phoebe Ledition agree. Felix and Karen agree. I also like what this H is doing for 33 across. I kind of want to check this other long entry. Smiley like Martian landmark. Oh, wow. Yeah, it definitely looks like happy something, Larry. Especially with this smiley like. Lou just followed us. Thanks. Smiley like Martian landmark. Does anyone know this? It has to be Martian, so happy-go-lucky. Jessica saying happy face. Sabotage says happy face rock. Vedart, how you doing? Stop scheming. I don't know what you're up to, but you're always scheming. Happy-go-lucky. All right, we're gonna need some crosses. Yeah, Scap says no, it's a real thing. Yeah, it is a real thing. I've seen pictures of it. It's not happy-go-lucky, but we'll do the crosses. I don't want to neglect this section though, so let's just do 36 across, and we will get to 33 across when we do. Powder of the sort. Dr. Moreau just followed us. Thank you. Yeah, Mischievous Moogle. Yes, you're right. You're right. Nice. Pam and Teresa, and someone with a strange-looking username, Linda, all saying Ash. Rich Barry just followed us. Thank you, Rich. Appetite's Control Forces here on YouTube, also saying Ash. Looking good. Powder of a sort. Danny Joe followed us. And Among Us just followed us. Wow, I haven't played Among Us in a long time. Are people still playing it? Is it fun? Blank de Devotion. And it means a sanctuary. Good. Oh, chat is on fire now. Loving it. Xtina followed us. Jessica, Kitty Cat, Felix all saying casa. I like casa because this is Spanish. So casa de devoción, I guess it's like a house of devotion, is a word for a sanctuary in Spanish. Love it. Okay, where to? I kind of want to get into this center section here. Yeah, I like what Sarah's saying. I think Sarah's right, and I want to put it in because I've seen this before, and the C is perfect for what you're saying. Happy face crater. This is a real thing. I encourage you to Google it at some point. On Mars, there is a crater that looks like a happy face. Looks like a smiley face. Oh, Tripp says I keep saying that. Sorry, Trips, if I missed it. But yes, I think this is definitely right. And it's a great central entry in a puzzle. Barbara McDowell's here getting Casa. Well done. Vaughn followed us and said, sounds cool. It is definitely cool. I see. Someone on YouTube called I Am Mad says, wow, nice guess. I know who I Am Mad is. You don't fool me. Minis Me says, I just Googled it. It's very cute. The happy face crater. I love it. Deception metaphor. Okay, so Maypro is saying, fake, which makes sense in the deception part of the clue, but I like what Issy is suggesting of mask. Linda and Danny Joe agreeing. Because this works a little better with the metaphor part, I think. Like, fake and deception are kind of one-to-one, whereas a metaphor for deception would be a mask. Yeah, not 100% sure, but Larry thinks it sounds good. We'll check the M. Felix says his daughter's rugby game is tied with 6 minutes to go. Be right back. Understandable, Felix. Squirrel Whisperer is here voting mask. Where are we here? Launcher of a 5 Nobel family legacy. Aha, I like this. Yeah, Pashi and Busy Bee. You did win, Vedart. You got me. You got me as usual. Rhonda, yeah, saying Marie Curie we're talking about. Marie Curie is the only person who has 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields of science. How cool is that? And the Curie family, I guess, has 5 Nobels to their name, which is awesome. Yeah, the one reason I'm pausing is that Curie kind of fits in this spot too. Like, it could just be Curie and mask is wrong. But Marie works with mask, and Marie would have been the one who launched it, so I'm reasonably happy with this. Rich Berry said she paid a high price. Did she? What happened? Okay. Yeah, Lala on YouTube likes Marie Curie for this. Resurrect followed us. Oh, Arkadium says a fun fact about Marie Curie is that her notebooks are still radioactive today and are stored in lead-lined boxes. Okay, that's an amazing fact. I did not know that. That's awesome. Oh, didn't she irradiate herself? Oh, I see. Yes, I forgot about that. All right, that's a downer. That's a downer. Puts in a bind. Her journals are still radioactive. That's wild. Warnock goes, oops. Okay, no more Marie Curie jokes. Trips and Rhonda are saying laces puts in a bind. I like that. Like, literally laces something up to bind it. Yeah, Linda thinks it sounds good. Sarah's happy with it. Great. Let's check 25 down. Harmonia's antithetical parent. Harmonia's appetite control force. You did know it. Well done. Got laces as well. Harmonia's antithetical parent. Rich is saying muggle. I think you're reading this as Hermione, which it is not. It is not Hermione, who does, I think, have a muggle parent, but Harmonia. Sabotage says I'm horrible at this. No, Sabotage, you're not. This crossword that we solve on Saturdays is the hardest puzzle in all of crosswords, so do not rate yourself based on your performance on this puzzle. We stream every day, by the way, for anyone who's watching. Every day at noon we're here, and every other day of the week we solve much more approachable puzzles. So don't feel bad if you struggle on Saturdays. I struggle on Saturdays. We all do. That's kind of the fun of it, to struggle together. Trip says it's Harmony, and I see, Ares. Gotcha. This makes sense. So Ares is the god of war. I guess Ares has a daughter, Harmonia, and maybe Harmonia is the god of harmony or something. So I like this answer a lot. Yeah, Trevor says, is this the tricky Saturday one? I forgot the name of it. Yes, the Saturday Stumper is what it's called. And we do them every Saturday, and they're always quite difficult. Linda says, I miss the easy ones. Well, join me tomorrow. We'll do a much easier puzzle. It'll still be a satisfying challenge, but it won't be like this. Yeah, and Dad Not Dude says all people can contribute to the solve. That's what I like about it. Yeah, it brings us together. It seems like I always end up here on Saturdays. Okay. Catching up a bit. Hello, Angie. How you doing? And Appetite's Control Force has a good guess for America's Playground claimant. Las Vegas. MT agrees and Linda agrees. Las Vegas, as a city, calls itself America's Playground, I guess. Looks good. Yeah, Jessica's happy with it. Kitty Cat's happy with it. All right. Where to? I feel like we have so many hanging threads. Oh, why does this keep happening? Something about my computer is very uncooperative today. So sorry. I need to just keep refreshing. Bear with me one sec. Okay. Hopefully we're getting back. Doing this, and we're good again. Sorry about that. 32 across. Good through. Shania, welcome. Welcome. Where you been? Okay. Stream is running good at least. Thanks, Trevor. Good through. Do we have any guesses for this? Oh, maybe we do. Beto Garcia, hello to you. Yeah, Kitty Cat likes it. Yeah, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Sarah says EXP, as in expiration date. EXP, good through. And this little shortened through is a hint that expiration is allowed to be shortened as well. Team Matzo's happy with it. Danny Joe's happy with it. Trips. Okay. And Shania. Onward. Far from lumbering. Good. This is checking out. I'll check 27 as well. Revolutionary Olympic movement. I like it. I like it. These puzzles always have such clever clues. Jabba the Hummus says, would have never thought of that. Which one? X? Yeah, that's pretty impressive to get that with no letters in place. Maybe if we had the X already, it would have occurred to me, Jabba. But I'm with you. I needed more information for that one. Yeah, Phoebe and Shania and Angie on YouTube are saying spry, far from lumbering. I like that. Yeah, lumbering means oafish and clumsy. So if you're spry, you're far from lumbering. Nathan just followed us. Thanks, Nathan. Revolutionary Olympic movement. Not revolutionary as in groundbreaking, revolutionary as literally spinning around like an axle. I like that clue. All right, where to next? Options. 37 across. Takes an attitude. Takes an attitude. Karen Carpenter getting Axel. Diggs and... Okay. Yeah, many people in chat are saying poses. Takes an attitude. To pose. Interesting. I see a word emerging here. Accounting records. Okay, I think it is making sense. Accounting records. Poses, nice. Barbara on Facebook got that. Beto and Shania on YouTube got that. Kim and Karen. Ooh, Emmer is here. And Janet Rauna are saying daybooks. And I agree. Okay, pretty good. Razor just sent a heart. Making me feel good. Let's do 42 across. We'll trickle down here. Cult following. Cult following. I'm out of sync again. This is brutal. So sorry. Seems like I can correct it for a moment and then it gets bad again. Ooh, I like this. Poshy and Larry. Lots of people saying IST. Very clever. Cult following. We're talking a suffix here. Cultist. Cultist. Oh my god. Silent Auction said it could be cultism or cultish, I suppose. But cultist. Rich Berry says suddenly I feel old. Which one? What made you feel old? Cultist. Yeah, cult following. That is quite a clue. Yeah, following as in suffix, not as in literally like a small group of people who love to follow something. Shania says, what is the theme of the crossword, Jack? This is a Saturday Stumper, Shania, so it is just about being very difficult, and there is no theme. No theme on Saturdays. Lala says it's midnight in Thailand. Well, I'm very honored you're watching us at midnight. Room with spectrophotometers. Rich Barry says, suddenly I feel old, and then says that wasn't supposed to be sent. What do you mean? Did you accidentally type that and hit send? T. Pendleton and Diggs and Kitty Cat and Kim Williams are saying Biolab, room with spectrophotometers. Nice work. Spectrophotometers. Angie goes, wowza. I know, I'm feeling the same way. Where to? Let's, I don't know. Let's try to fill in this little bottom left corner. Nathan's calling in from Australia. That's pretty cool. Where in Australia are you? Many Kuwaitis. Many Kuwaitis. Felix says it ended in a tie. The rugby match ended in a tie? Is there no such thing as overtime? Okay. So a lot of people are writing Arab for this, which I guess there are many Arabs in Kuwait, but somehow the plurality is messing with me. I sort of don't like that answer. Sarah just followed us. Thank you. Maybe we move on for a sec. Excuse me? Oh, I sort of regret going to these answers where we don't have any letters in place, because it's just so hard to confirm things. Nathan says, I'm from Melbourne, if you've heard of that. I think I've heard of that once or twice, Nathan. Melbourne, you say? It rings a bell. Excuse me? Ooh, we have two very solid guesses in chat. Michelle is voting for what? And Beto. What? Excuse me? But then Shania and others and Scav are saying ahem. Like, a little throat clearing sound from the corner. So a lot of things do work. Maybe it's time for a cross. Propel well. I hope Biolab is right, otherwise we're really in a bad way. Propel well. Constricted Constitution on YouTube is congratulating my pronunciation of Melbourne. I'm glad I passed. Okay. What do we like here? Propel well. Wicked Sloth says hurl. That's interesting. Propel like a throw. D is saying sail, which also, I mean, propelling a boat is a thing, I think. It says sail and hurl. Oh, it's pronounced mail bun. This is tough. It's almost like I signed on for that. Ancient American astronomer. Okay, this is the first one in this section I feel good about. I actually think I know this one. Ancient American astronomer. Oof, I'm so relieved to actually have a toehold here. Nathan is also impressed in my pronunciation. Well, I'm not going to say it again in case I mess it up at this point. Oh, damn. You're right. I was so confident in this, and then I realized there are actually two valid answers. I was thinking for sure it was Maya. Ancient American astronomer, like the Mayans, but Inca also fits. Toehold taken away from me. Does one work better with some of the theories for the downs? I'm really struggling here. Maya because of the calendar, Inca's better. Yeah, people are split. Oh, no. Yeah, Scav says Mayans are known more for their astronomy. That's why I said Mayans, because I associate them more with astronomy, but I don't think Inca would be wrong. So we need, what's 47 down again? Excuse me, and 46 is many Kuwaitis, which we still don't have. Silent Auction says, I think one of them is not ancient and the other one is ancient. I think both Incans and Mayans would be considered ancient. Lala is saying, next question. I know. I just keep looking at all the... This is the toughest section in the puzzle so far. Chapter 28 of an 1850s nautical tale. Ah, okay. And Scorps is saying, has a guess for 47 down. I'll get there. Okay. We might finally be in solid shape here, because Phoebe and T. Pendleton, Bonnie Bonbon, people saying Ahab, which does make sense. We're talking Moby Dick, nautical tale, 1850 sounds right. And I guess chapter 8 is called Ahab. Ahab's the captain, like the main character in Moby Dick, right? The captain of the ship. So I like this. And maybe we can finally start making some progress. So many Kuwaitis doesn't work with Arab. Do we have? Yeah, Scab, I like what you're saying. Shia. That actually works. And Shia, I think, can be plural like this. So many Kuwaitis are Shia Muslims. Rosa followed us just as we're picking up steam here. Excuse me. So someone really wants like this. I've never spelled excuse me like this like this in my life. So I'm a little concerned about that. But 51 across, we were saying hurl. Ooh, this feels good. This feels good. Oh, we didn't even see this. Strait of Gibraltar hazard. And excuse me. Oh, and Inca. It has to be Inca now. So it was not Maya after all. Ah, yes. I think it's working out. Felix says 100% Ahab. I looked at my copy. So you have Moby Dick and Hamlet on your bookshelf, huh, Felix? I'm getting a picture. And yeah, Dab is saying like this. I also don't spell with an N. I would just spell it H-U-H. But I guess I can sort of see the guttural effect of the N. Good. Angie likes it. And Nell's Mohawk on YouTube is suggesting Orca for Strait of Gibraltar hazard, which is a cool clue. They topple boats. They top boats, says Sabatad. Barbara McDowell on Facebook getting it. And you know what my favorite part of all of this is? Is that we actually have a word emerging at 46 across, which suggests we're in great shape. Emulates rappers. Emulates rappers. Shoot something. Yeah, Olive T says I've never seen spelled like that either. Yeah, it looks weird to me. But all the crosses check out so well. Felix says, God bless the yacht-eating orca. All right. Okay. Where are we? Dab says is a valid spelling. Raven's suggesting 34 down. That's a good idea. Let's get another letter here. Small advance. Okay. Small advance. Yeah. Good. Nice. Teresa, Snoopy, Bonnie Bonbon, Blonde Georgia Gal. Genius, someone named Genius. Constricted constitutional. I'll say footstep. A small advance is a footstep. Barbara says footnote. It fits, but I don't know if it evokes advance as much as footstep does. Nels Mohawk prefers step. Vet art, Phoebe. Okay. So now we have shoots. Unfortunately, that didn't help too much with 46 across. We kind of already suspected that there would be an S because of emulates. So maybe we look at 49 down. Zoomed. Maybe we look at something where we have a letter. How about 52 across? Unnecessarily reserved. So where are we? Not sure. Because people also suggesting foothold for a small advance, which, yeah, that actually fits too, doesn't it? Ooh, I like Air Jordan is saying timid. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, I actually thought timid was really good. Dan is suggesting too shy, and Barrett agrees. Too shy. Unnecessarily reserved. That does work. Bit of a strange crossword answer, but it's a Saturday stumper after all. What do you expect? Too shy. Touche on that one. Unnecessarily reserved. Does that help with the downs? Not sure. The O doesn't help too much. Okay. Can we... What do we do? Do we do 55 across? Maybe that's what we do. Coder's missing link. Coder's missing link. Olive T says, what is the theme with the other long words in this puzzle? This puzzle does not have a theme, Olive T. On Saturdays, we solve what's called the Saturday Stumper. It's in the Stan Newman's daily line of crosswords at Arkadium.com. And they specialize in just being super difficult crosswords, but not themed. So they have long, long answers, wide open spaces, unusual entries, like Happy Face Crater, but no theme. Okay, Raven and Giuseppe are saying error. Angie says, I'm so lost today. It's sad. Holy cow. Angie, you are not alone. We're all lost together. That's what Saturdays feel like. And tomorrow we will be solving a much more approachable puzzle, so we will all have our chance. I like error and link. I mean, error is a common term in programming. Like bugs are called errors, and vice versa. So the HR looks a little confusing, though, doesn't it? You'd expect it to be shady. Do we have an error? Do we have an error? Error could be an error. Oh my god. I feel like the top portion of this puzzle was a lot smoother than the bottom. Ria says, these stumpers really stump me. I know, me too. Bye, VetArt. See you soon, I hope. Ooh, Team Matza says Arbor. Peyton Cole says, oh, too coy. Wow. Okay. Good, we're back. It didn't have to be too shy. Nice point. Too coy is also unnecessarily reserved, and I like that that works with Arbor. You'd expect it to be shady. Okay. So where does that leave us? And then Trips is saying emulates rappers should be shoots the breeze, which does work now with our B. Does it work with the clue? Shoots the breeze. Because I think of shoots the breeze as like chit chat. Yeah, that's what Scav is saying. Shoots the breeze means to chit chat. It's a great crossword entry. But why is it emulating rappers? Oh, I see. Jessica says, I said that but was chastised. I hope it wasn't me who chastised you. Rhonda is saying that rap can be chit chat. Rap also means to converse. Oh my god. These puzzles, guys. So that's the thing. If you look up rap in the dictionary and scroll down to like the 7th definition, it's gonna be talk. Rapping is also just talking. Gotcha. Gotcha. I love the entry. In fact, all the long acrosses in this puzzle are great. Golden handcuffs, happy face crater, and shoots the breeze. All quite evocative phrases. And zoomed. Okay, silent auction on YouTube saying tour, which I really like. Rhonda and D agree. Yeah, like moved really quickly in a car, for example. You tore down the street. You zoomed. Crescent extremity. Crossing keeps from drifting off. Huh. Ooh, and Jude is suggesting something for 20 down. I think I saw some others guessing this as well. Monthly writing. Yeah, it is looking right, Jude. Nice work. Cover story. Another good entry. And monthly writing. I guess a cover story might come out once a month. I'm happy with that. It works with too coy. But let's finish this section here. Crescent extremity. Crossing keeps from drifting off. Peps as in peps someone up. Hora as in what? Where are we here? Pens. Oh my god, pen's an animal. Keeps from drifting off. This might be the hardest clue in the puzzle. At least for me. Keeps from drifting off. You're talking like it keeps an animal from roaming off. You pen them in. Woof. And then crescent extremity, I have heard this before, like the little pointy parts of a crescent being called horns. Jessica's like, yikes, I know. Pixie got it. Teresa got it. Yeah, Minus Mini, as in penned in. I think that's the idea. Wow, well done, guys. Santa Fe is west of it. Rhonda's happy. Santa Fe is west of it. And KMA, K-Mac Daddy followed us. Thank you, K-Mac Daddy. So pens was one of the easiest for you, Minnie? This clue I find very difficult, especially since drifting off to me is falling asleep. So if you keep someone from falling asleep, you know, that's what it... Can't believe the something followed us, and Sabotage followed us, thanks. I'm being told Pecos. The Pecos River, says Perry Bird. I don't know Pecos either, Team Matzo, but a lot of people are saying it. Bonnie Bon Bon. Dad Not Dude says Pecos River, which suggests that this is a thing. Leslie. Where's Pecos? Barbara likes it. Pro looks promising at 43 across. Instructor's employer. Rhonda says, I thought it was easy too. I grew up on a farm. So yeah, maybe that's the point. Like, if you're used to penning in animals, then that comes to you more quickly. This is why we all need to gather for these. There's also Pecos, Texas. Been there, says Perry Bird. Barrios says New Mexico. Ooh, can't believe that. I can't read the rest of your username, but you're one of our newest followers, and you're saying Pro Shop, which I really like. Instructor's employer. Yeah, Pro Shop, like on a golf course, will often, I think, have instructors there to help, you know, give you tips for your putting or whatever. I like that. Where to next? Should we try 38 across? We are really closing in here. And despite how difficult these puzzles are, we're not actually that much slower at solving them than our usuals. Rich Berry once again says, I feel old, but last time you said that, you said, oh, I didn't mean to send it. Why do you feel old? What is it in this puzzle that makes you feel old? Skeptical text. Rhonda's saying Sally, Lucky's saying salty. I don't think I understand either of those. Barbara's saying silly. Sally's like derisive, making fun of. Oh, I do like what Felix and Lucky are suggesting here. Phoebe and Ledition are also saying it. Maybe, okay, let's check it down before I talk about that. Blossom. 35 down, Blossom. Yeah, Lucinda, I love that. Lucinda's like, seriously? Seriously? You're making me laugh. Skeptical text. This is how you would say seriously in text. I mean, it's a common way to actually abbreviate the word seriously. And if you say seriously, you're expressing skepticism. So I actually think this is right. I think Lucinda's like, seriously? We're spelling seriously like that? Meanwhile, Dab and Sarah are saying arise. Angie and Ledition agree. Barbara's suggesting arose, but I think the tense works better. Present tense blossom, present tense arise. Great. And what is 41 across? Highly focused. Pixie likes arise. Rhonda's like, I guess I don't text enough. Yeah, you pen in animals, but you don't shorthand seriously, huh? Sarah, D, Jessica, Dad Not Dude, Ledition, all saying at it. Highly focused. Yeah, at it, in the zone. I like this. Mini agrees. Jalila, remember when everyone used to talk like this, except leaving out every single vowel? Funny. Okay. Foray into our last corner is turned off in dating slang. Ah, very modern phrase. I like this. People seem to know it. Yeah, Snoopy and Lucky and Sabotage. Love it. Rhonda, Jessica, Sarah. Get to the ick. It's a very modern phrase. Yeah, if you're suddenly turned off by something kind of small, Diggs got it. Nice. All right, last corner of the puzzle. I want to make this count. I want this confetti. We've worked too hard for it. Air purifier output. Kitty Cat and Dab and Diggs and Constricted Constitution and Ledition are all saying ozone. Sabotage, Lucky, Snoopy agree. Ozone. I didn't know air purifiers put out ozone, emitted ozone. Is that true? Ozone is like O3. Genius likes it. Poshy likes it. Warthog likes it. Barbara McDowell likes it. And Silent Auction likes it. And Angie likes it. Okay, everyone agrees. Blank trap, atomic clock device. Ozone kills smells, says Dab. Wow, I didn't know this. Good. Blonde Georgia Gal and Poshy and Silent Auction and Minius Mini and Angie are all saying ion. I like it. Ion trap. Okay, CN is a little concerning, but maybe it works with this clue. You can watch the latest on its homepage. Good. Yeah, Felix is already finishing the. Rhonda says, "Are we going to hurdle?" I am down to hurdle. If you guys are down to hurdle, I think it's a nice way to. It's a nice cherry on the top of these streams. Felix says, "I hope we get to hurdle." All right, we're doing it. Sweet Ga Girl just followed us. Mo wants hurdle as well. So let's get this confetti though. CNN looks great. And then what's going to be the last thing? Character generator crossing pretty blank. Okay, this is looking like a Y. I'm seeing Kitty Cat already giving me the drum roll. Pretty penny makes sense, and character generator, hard clue. But we're talking like on a keyboard. If you press a key, it produces a character, like a letter. Do not go anywhere because we're going to play hurdle after this, which is very fun. I'm going to put a Y in and cross my fingers that we get confetti. Ooh, another Saturday stumper in the bag. Well done, everybody. That was tough. That was really tough. And I am so glad that we were all here to suffer together. Do not leave, because I'm going to pull up hurdle, which is always a good time. Okay, hopefully you can see that. And if you are leaving, if you're like, the crossword was enough for me, I'm going to leave for hurdle, then at least follow us if you don't already. We stream every day, and every day at noon we're doing this. Blonde Georgia Gal is psyched. Yet again, I need to refresh. Man, something is not right with my internet today. Yeah, extreme close-up yet again. Screen share. Here we go. Oh, and I like to start with hurdle. I like to open with a word from the puzzle. So did anyone notice any 5-letter words that we should begin with? Ooh, Barbara's suggesting ozone, which is a very reckless. Jessica says stump, which I like as well. Error is not a good opening word for hurdle. I'm not going to press enter. It's not good because you repeat the R 3 times. You get such little information. Ooh, scour. Pam says scour. That's a really good one. Yeah, Snoopy agrees. I think scour is actually a very smart opener. Yeah, no ozone, Barbara. Scour. If you're new to hurdle, by the way, we're trying to guess a 5-letter word. We get 6 guesses to do it. And every guess we get some information. So this yellow means that there is an O somewhere in the word, except not in the 3rd position. Gray means there's no R. So we know our vowels pretty much. We definitely have an O, we have a U. Tough, mound, pound. Audio. Could be audio. Doubt. All right, I'm seeing a lot of like hound, pound. Let's try those. Let's try, I don't know. Mo says bound, so why not? Seems solid. I'll guess this. Oh, and Simon says, what are the bars at the top? Yeah, so this is what makes Hurdle different from Wordle, if you've played that, is that we're actually going to do this 5 times, and they're all linked together. I'll explain how when we get to the next one. And the last one is really where things get really heated. Something special happens at the very end that makes it extremely difficult, but also very fun. But yeah, we're going to go 5 rounds. Ooh, Rhonda and Teresa are saying ounce. Angie, so... Oh, no, it can't be ounce because of the C, guys. We know there's no C because the C here is gray. But we are looking for a word that has an O, has a U, has an N somewhere, just not in these positions. Bea says donut. No, mount is also no good, Blake, because we know the O, U, and N do not live in these. These would be green if these positions were correct. Does that make sense? So I actually have not seen a single plausible guess, because it also can't be donut, because there's no D from bound. Skev says futon. Silence says bonus. Oh, but it also can't be bonus. Yeah. Futon, Lucky likes it. Chrissy likes it. Let me see. It has the UON, and none of them are in the positions that we know they're not in. So I think it's a solid guess. Oh, I had high hopes for that, Scav. I thought it was right. But look, so now we know where the O and the N are. The O is definitely in the 4th position. The N is definitely ends the word. Lala says, I will be top fans of this channel. It made me love to learn English. I'm so glad to hear that. We stream every day, Lala, so join us anytime. Every day at noon Eastern time in the US. Hoping you learn English is my pleasure. The U actually has to begin the word, I'm realizing, because we know it's not in the 3rd position, we know it's not in the 2nd. So it has to begin. Simon just followed us. Union, I really like it. Everyone in chat is saying union. Yeah, we haven't checked an I yet. The N looks good. I'm really happy with this. Excellent. Good work. Go team. Okay, so that was 1 hurdle out of 5. And the answer to the previous board is automatically our first guess for the 2nd board. They're all linked like that. And so we only have 5 of our own guesses for this one. And then craziness ensues in the last board. So we don't know much. Sabotage is saying quest, which it could be, but it seems reckless to guess a Q at this stage. Mulch. Oh, stump. Stump could work. Let's honor our Saturday stumper and put stump in. I like it. Ooh, that was very fruitful, because now we know there is an S, there is an M. We haven't quite slotted our U yet, but this is good. Yeah, we're in solid shape here, I think. It's not mousy, Scav, because of this O. Mushy, interesting. Mushy or musky, people are saying. Yeah, mushy and musky. I like mushy a little bit more. I don't know why. Okay, musky, I guess. Oh, mussy. Is mussy a word? But we have enough guesses. That really hit well. I mean, this was so much smoother than the first one. I'm trying it. It was musky. Well done. Oh, musty. No, it couldn't have been musty because we knew there was no T. Olive tea. All right, great work. 3 out of 5. Do not get complacent. We have lost hurdle before. It gets tricky on you just when you least expect it. Musky didn't hit at all, so I think we should guess a very vowel-y word. Yeah, piano, patio, those are nice guesses. Let's try piano. We need to go vowel hunting early on. This is kind of the only guarantee you get at the beginning, is that whatever word it is, it has a vowel in it. You know that much. So the I and the N hit. And it's not going to be an ing word because the N would be in the wrong position. Night. Ooh, I wanted night to be right, except the I, we know the I is not in the 2nd position. That's what yellow means. That there is an I, but not there. Inert. Could inert work? I think it could. Infer. Let me see. Inert. Is there anything wrong with this guess? I don't think so. Yeah, silent auction says inter, which it could also be. They seem roughly equivalent, so let's try this. Great. Oh, and it's not inter though, because the T didn't hit. So what is this? Oh, Nick Jr., I think you might be right. Oh no, it could be infer. Infer or inner. They both work. Yeah, infer or inner. Let's try infer, but we have enough guesses. We'll get it. We'll get this one. Okay, inner it is. Doing it. Great. Great work, everybody. Okay, good. 4 out of 5. Let's keep this momentum going. Ooh, inner didn't hit at all. So we probably want to guess some AOU situation. Can't really, yeah. Yeah, there's always audio, but I don't love the fact that it repeats the I. I'd rather something where every letter gives us some information. We know there's no I in the word. Yep, bloat, poach, float, about. About is beautiful. I like that. That actually gets the A, O, and U in play without repeating a letter. Let's do it. Okay. So there's a U. There's a U and there's a T. Yes, Bishru. Inner was default for the next game. That's how Hurdle works. They're all linked like that, where the answer to the previous board is automatically the first guess on the next board. And then on the last hurdle, which we'll get to next, you just wait. On the last board is when it gets very crazy. Ooh, people guessing stump again, which it really could be. Or thump. Should we try stump? Is there anything wrong with this guess? What do we think? Musty. All right, why not? Stump. Yeah, Sabotage likes it. Okay, the S hit. But we're starting to get in that dicey territory where we really need to make our guesses count here. Because we don't quite have enough information. And just to let you know, they tend to not do plural words. So it can end in an S, but not if it's just like tunes. You know, I don't think it would be a word like that. Tusks, for example, Teresa. Ooh, Will Chief is saying dusty. Or, yeah, dusty's a nice idea. Pixie and Lucky also. Yeah, a lot of people like dusty. Is there anything wrong with it? No, I think it's actually a very good guess. Archer just followed us. Thanks. Let's try dusty. Ooh, okay. So it's pretty much right. It's not rusty because we know there's no R. It could be, it's not musty because we know there's no M. So what is it? Gusty? It's not busty because we know there's no B. So it doesn't have to be gusty? Oh, fusty is also a word, isn't it? All right, most people are voting for gusty. What a word. Oh, and it works. Yes. All right, here we go. Here we go. And now we're on our last hurdle, and look at this. So now these are the 4 answers to the previous 4 boards. We only get 2 guesses of our own now. So this is what separates the pros from the noobs. I want to be pros. However, this barely hit at all. All we know is there's an E and an R somewhere in the word. We only get 2 guesses to sort it out. So we have to really rely on all the negative information we have, which is, for example, that there's no U, I, or O. But this is rough, because there could still be an A somewhere. Bishop is like crazy. I know. It really is crazy. 2 E's could have an EA. So where are we? Someone's saying pearl. Yeah. Reach. Oh, man, are there too many possibilities here? Silent Auction says this is a wild spawn. Dread. Oh no, there are too many possibilities. How do we sort this out? We should probably guess something with an A. We should probably guess something with an A. Do we want to do the CH situation? Like reach. I'm not going to hit enter. I just want to put it in to see what it looks like. Several people suggesting reach. It has an A. There's nothing wrong with CH, I think. How do we feel about guessing this? Yeah? Pearl as well, reach. Are we okay with this? Man, there are too many possibilities. I think we might lose today. Go for it. I'm doing it. Okay. That could have been worse. We have an A. We only get one more guess. This has to work. So E, I guess, either starts the word or ends the word. That's informative. It probably ends it, right? And then R. R kind of looks correct in either of these places. So where are we? It's not erase because we know there's no S. Blair. Could it be Blair? Maybe it could be. Aware. Oh no. Oh no. Are we in trouble? I think we are. This would be a miracle actually if we made this work. A lot of people saying brave or race. Sarah's like, oh no. That's just the way of Hurdle is sometimes you lose. Brave. I'm not gonna hit enter, I just want to look at it. How do we feel about this? Too many possibilities, says Flowerfly, I know. Any hints, says Gary? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just have to guess something. Maybe we just have to be brave. Trips is like, we did our best, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna guess brave. Brave is brave. Let's do it, Lucky. That's how I'm feeling. Cross your fingers, everybody. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And we know we tried our best. Here we go. Oh, that B lit up, and I thought for sure. I thought it was Blair. Sorry, I know some people in chat were saying Blair. When that B lit up, I was like, did we just pull off a miracle? No, it was Blair after all. We got super close. That was very fun. I always have fun playing these games with you guys. Thank you. Thank you for a marathon stream, longer than our usual. Join me again tomorrow. I'll be back with a new crossword. Tomorrow's crossword will be more approachable than today's, so if that's your style, please come and play. And check out Arkadium.com. They put out all these games. You could play a backlog of Hurdle right now if you just Google Arkadium Hurdle or follow links in our bios. And I will see you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thanks, guys.